Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
JT's provides unique menu selections in a casual atmosphere you're sure to love. Whether you stop by for a meal or catch a game in the bullpen, make yourself at home and enjoy. Food, friends, fun. JT's Brew and Grill. Come dine with us today.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate. We're dedicated to making your move smooth and stress-free with our Plus One perks and free use of our moving truck. Plus One Realty, where our agents always go the extra step. Plus One.
Hold your
In order to make this match as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and your community in a positive and respectful manner by following the rules, speaking and acting responsibly, showing courtesy and respect for all involved, including fans, officials, coaches, administrators, and of course, your team and their opponents. Let's respect each other and respect the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a nation with freedoms like no other. To celebrate those freedoms and those who have defended and those who are currently defending these freedoms we all enjoy, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So we're going to do a left or right, like halfway through?
Tonight's officials have been selected in accordance with the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Let us welcome and thank Doug Heingardner and Stacy Brown for being a part of tonight's match. And now let's meet the teams. First, for our guests from Shawnee, the starters are number 3, Keaton Taylor, number 5, Connor Hoops, number 7, Nolan Schroeder, number 12, Jacob Dietering, number 13, Logan Vogelsgang, number 18, Landon Miez, number 19, August LeGrand, number 20, Connor Heitmeyer, number 21, Brady Heitmeyer, number 28, Gavin Bondrell, and then the goal tonight for the Indians, number 2, Preston McClendon. The Indians are coached by Jason Hain, Peter LeGrand, Sean Niedermeyer, Mike G., and Carter Jensen. And now, on your feet for your St. Mary's Memorial Rough Riders. The starters for tonight's match are number 4, Jackson Green, number 7, Cohen Kraft, number 10, Jake Ackroyd, number 14, Brady Dingledine, number 16, Brady Triplett, number 19, Noah White, number 23, Tate Slusher, number 24, Will Ross, number 40, Huck Hertenstein, number 42, Reed Kantner, and in the goal tonight for the Rough Riders, number 0, Landon Klaus. The Riders are coached by James Holtap along with assistants Josh Slusher, Skylar Liming, and Steve Steinker. We wish both teams the best of luck, and we want to welcome you once again to Rough Rider Field for today's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Rider Nation Station broadcast. My name is Howie Spencer, and alongside me, my cousin, Ollie Chisholm. Ollie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you, Mr. Spencer?
I am doing all right. Ollie's filling in for right now until Seth Hertenstein, until he gets here. He's reffing right now. He had to go fill in over there, so I drive to Ollie, and right now we have the pep band playing, and Ollie had to steal you from the pep band to drive you up here real quick. So thank you so much for being flexible and getting up here tonight to join for this broadcast.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Real quick, couple of stats as we begin this game. The Riders are currently at a wonderful 11-1-1. Truly incredible. The only loss they had was to Liberty Benton. The tie they had was a very close game against Salina. Now, Ollie, listen to this. Goals for in total. Are you ready for this? 48 goals so far this season. All right? Averaging that 11. All right? Now, goals against is 11. Their goals for average, that's 4 goals a game. Goals against average, 0.9. That's 1 goal per game. Staggering, right?
Yeah,
Incredible.
I haven't played soccer in a few years, but even I know that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ollie, you're a pretty big sports enthusiast, so happy to have you as you see this game being played through your eyes. So feel free to say anything as you wish. And right now the game has begun, and this is WBL soccer, a great rivalry that we have with St. Mary's and the Shawnee Indians through the time when I was playing, still to this time of the contest. Yeah, it's just been a wonderful rivalry, and it's nothing but fast pace and great soccer. The pace needs to stay very consistent, and possession and moving up, man on, whatever it might be. That's how you win the ball game in a contest like tonight. Nice ball from Jake Ackroyd over the top. Looks like the triplet being contested. Like what we said with that physicality. Triplet continues on. Here's the cross in the middle, looking for somebody. Not quite able to connect yet. Ross contesting, beautiful possession that we're seeing here by Shawnee. Shawnee's going to try and switch the fields.
It's a great step by Cohen Kraft out there.
And let's talk about that. Stepping up, winning those 50-50 balls, stepping up, trying to intercept a pass. Critical. Absolutely critical. All right, Shawnee looks like they're going to settle a little bit, but contested. Dropping back. Eyes up by Shawnee. Nice ball over the top. Step up by sophomore Dingledine to Kantner. Kantner with his eyes up. Unlucky touch.
Shawnee's been playing really aggressive at at the start of the game, and I think we're going to see that throughout the whole game. Shawnee's always been known as an aggressive team, and I don't think they're stopping.
Yeah, completely agree. Here comes the throw-in for Shawnee. White with the foot on the ball, taken away by Shawnee. Shawnee is going to look for either drop back, see if they're going to end up switching fields or not. Nice step by Ackroyd, one of the senior captains. Ball cleared away by the keeper. Beautiful, beautiful ability of controlling that ball with the chest. Ball's over the top. Now to Dingledine. Ball does stay in. I love watching the possession when the eyes are up the entire time and they're super intentional about that ball. Now here's Triplett looking to reset down that far sideline. Ball over the top to Ackroyd. Ackroyd with a couple options, crosses it in. Slight deflection, Cantner there. Still contesting.
Great hustle by Cantner.
Yeah, looking for that slide. Slid, and then he got right back up, and he was going for that ball once again. Ackroyd.
Good
Ackroyd
fight.
winning that ball.
That's one thing you always see from Jake Ackroyd. He's fighting for every ball that he can.
He really is. Finally, Shawnee able to win over that ball. Beautiful idea of switching to the other side. Once again, Dingledine getting a foot on it, back into the feet of the Indians. Love the pace of the game. All right. Now here's going to be the first scoring opportunity that we see.
Oh, and great save by Klaus.
Let's see if we can see a replay of this. Right on top of the 18. Okay. Shawnee's working that ball up. Still outside of the 18. Now approaching, takes that shot. Klaus extends his body out. Beautiful save. And we will now have our first corner kick for tonight's contest. Now, Ollie, let's see what they decide to do. I'm assuming a nice long corner.
If we look at their roster, we see that they are pretty tall down the line. So
they have height. You are right.
I'm feeling like a nice little kick into the box like we just saw.
Mm-hmm. That's why Huck Hertenstein, using his height, able to head that ball out. Dribbling up the middle, able to get cleared away by the Riders. Ross with the ball. Heavy touch, but he still got back to it. Look at him trying to use those foot skills. Still back on the ball. Shawnee in towards the inside, contested by Dingledine. Dingledine still maintaining pressure to Triplett. Now Ross, and we are going to get a call. Looks like here's a replay of the call.
Penalty assessed against the Rough Rider results in a direct kick for the Indians.
Looks like we got that on Dingledine. Now we'll have the direct.
Heitmeyer with the direct.
Taking the direct will be Connor Heitmeyer. As you can see, you got a large majority of white jerseys on that right side of the box. Beautiful ball over the top. A little scary because it did come down and hit the ground. Ollie, that's a 50-50 ball, and you always need to win these balls no matter what.
Oh, yeah. And then this creates a little counterattack for the Riders if they were able to attack on it.
Mm-hmm. Good step by Brady, just over-calculated a little bit. Nice calm composure by Shawnee as they're working this ball. Nice foot, nice step up by Noah White. Right now, I just love how the Riders are playing in their zone. They're reading these passes, not letting anything really get too far through. Ball over the top, working that right sideline. But
Great
Noah White,
tackle by Noah White right there.
Noah White just steps right in, slides there. Here's a replay that we could potentially see. Throw-in is going to be happening. We're going to move on with the game, and the throw-in will happen. What a long throw-in. That's an arm right there. Ball hits the ground, headed out by Will Ross. Once again, Will Ross always stepping, using all parts of his body to try and win that ball.
He's an animal out there. He might not be the tallest or the strongest, but you're definitely going to feel his presence.
Oh, yeah. Going for a 50-50 ball up against Ross, he's going to try.
Good tackle there by Slusher to keep the ball out of the box.
All right, and it looks like we will now have our second corner kick here for the Shawnee Indians. Okay, now I love what we just saw from Shawnee. They decided to go short, pulling out a defender, taking a quick shot. Okay, the ball, a little sketchy. inside that box, but now it is in the hands of Klaus. Klaus able to reset with his team, and the punt is up. I always like watching Klaus punt that ball. Beautiful high ball across the halfway point. Now we have Ackroyd. Ackroyd, little one-touch.
Finds Jackson Green outside. Good save.
Green to the outside. Ball's up in the air quite a bit. We want to get this ball down.
Good set by Ackroyd.
Yeah, Ackroyd is always going to try and set that ball down. And cleared out by the Indians. Attaboy Dingledine. Yeah. Able to use his head. Okay, some inside possession now that we're seeing from the Indians, and they're going to keep on working that outside field. But what do you see there? A beautiful header by the St. Mary's defense.
I believe that's Tate Slusher out there, the freshman.
Tate Slusher.
They're getting the job done.
Yeah, freshman doing that on a game like this. Intensity is going to be super high. Triplet's going to go really quick with this throw-in. Look at that ball. No. Beautiful throw-in.
Really
trying
to find
a
goal opportunity for Ackroyd there.
Yeah, trying to find Ackroyd.
Good step by Slusher.
To Ross. Ross wants to get this shot off. He's going to find a quick pass in the inside. Little give-and-go action. Still deflection. Ball's still for anybody. Shot's going to be off. Shot's going to be off, but it goes on the left side of the post. We can see a replay here. Once again, anybody's ball. We're on the top of the 18. Cantner still wants it. Around 4 Shawnee Indians and able to get the shot off.
I do love the constant aggression by the Riders, trying to get that ball up as far as they can.
Seizing any opportunity they do have, trying to go for it. Goal kick was up. Nice header, but Kraft winning that 50-50 ball. Cleared up. Now, we're going to have a little bit of communication with the defense to the goalie, dropping back.
And you notice they drop back to the outside.
They never drop directly back to the goal.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent point. No reason to put yourself in an unfortunate situation.
Looking for a through ball to Cantner here.
And I love
beautiful ball.
Ackroyd does.
Oh, what a find.
Still our ball. Pass to the inside.
Just a bouncing ball there, really.
Nice step. Touch and go. Ross with the ball. Ooh. Cuts back. Going to pass to the inside, but intercepted. And to set all of that up, let's go back to what Ackroyd did, finding that through ball. He did not put the ball over the top or in the air. He just found a beautiful ground pass that led to that wonderful attack. Nice work of shape by Shawnee, but that ball right there was directly to the feet of Ross.
It's a nice move. Switch field there by Kraft to Triplet, who finds the header up to Slusher's going to run after it.
And as you can see, Triplet is moving back now to take over the spot of Slusher.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ollie, I have to say, what a great pace to the game right now that we're seeing. It's exciting.
It really is.
Triplet going quickly. Ball over the top. Klaus coming out.
Into the hands of Klaus.
Yep. Nice job by Lincoln Waterman. Following all the way back to his keeper, and the punt is up. Great punt, past the halfway point. Ackroyd was there.
The constant pressure by the Riders is amazing, honestly. It's non-stop.
Huck with a beautiful ball over the top.
Now he's trying to find the outside here, and Ackroyd's not going to let him.
And we are going to get that call. Watch this replay here. Ackroyd's contesting, pushing up against this defender, and you're going to see this right arm just come out of nowhere, and there's that shove. Here we go, leading to the direct.
Cantner taking the kick.
Cantner taking it. We got Triplet right in the middle, Ross on the backside, Ackroyd. The ball's going to be up. Ball may be a little shallow for us, but Cantner with the ball again, settling. He's going to go again.
Ross here.
To Ackroyd, taking the header. Ooh. And what a great save by that keeper. Let's watch this Larry Schaff replay here. Cantner once again resetting this ball. You're going to see Jake Ackroyd right in the middle. Perfect connection, beautiful header, and into the hands of the keeper.
And that was a very fast change of field there from Shawnee's keeper saving it, going all the way back to Klaus back there. It's showing really the pace of the game and how fast they're trying to move the ball.
100%. Looks like St. Mary's is looking for a potential call right there, but nothing. Waterman now taking the throw-in. Waterman looking for options. Finds Cantner. deflected, headed out, lead to a Shawnee ball.
Last touch riders throw in Schroeder.
Going to switch sides. Over the top of Slusher.
Beautiful
now,
ball right
here's going to
there.
be a great attack from the Indians, but Huck Hertenstein there to deflect, clears the ball out.
Saves it from a corner kick as well.
I got to say, what an incredible ball over the top. I mean, just perfect placement into the feet of that left side, and then Huck was there able to get that ball out of bounds. Big throw-in by Shawnee.
I'll tell you, the defense for St. Mary's is looking beautiful right now. They're rotating at the perfect times. The man marking is amazing. And Klaus is doing an excellent job back in goal as well.
Very much so. Calculating exactly where that ball was at. Not a scary shot, but location of that. He needs to calculate that precisely.
Good step here by Ackroyd.
Nice job
Ooh,
by
good
Ackroyd.
move.
Using his feet, eyes are up, passes
Finds
to the
Ross.
inside. Ross using all green space in front of him.
They're trying to find the through ball, I think.
And if you could see defensively what Shawnee was doing, they were not pressing. They were literally canceling any type of pass that Ackroyd had.
Oh, yeah.
Ross now with the ball. Over the top, beautiful ball, just unable to find feet. Ground pass to the inside for the Indians.
Now here's where it gets in trouble, through ball in on box. Oh, but Waterman does a great job at boxing out.
Shielding out that attacker. And then Klaus is able to come here, as you'll see here. So Waterman with a couple of options, all right? Decides to shield, allows Klaus to come out and slide, clearing that ball out. And as we were watching that replay, we had a number of subs come in here for the Indians. Big throw in Ollie. How many feet are we thinking with that throw in?
Oh, these throw-ins are ridiculous from Shawnee.
That's like, I mean, that's a big-time threat with that ball. If you have any type of throw-in, you're using that guy no matter what. Cantner trying to go move around, using his speed. Souvenir ball up in the air for Rider Nation.
Just
goes out of
missed it.
bounds.
Going quickly to Ross here. Finding midfield. Back to Green.
Unlucky pass back to the feet of Shawnee. Now, we're going to see potentially, I thought we were going to see a quick counter, but Shawnee decided to take their time. Now, here's the ball over the top. Ollie, Shawnee likes to get that ball over the top.
Oh, yeah.
That's their main attack that I've been witnessing so far.
And our defense has done an amazing job at slowing it down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and there's
We see Slusher
again.
right there.
Yeah. Contesting that, getting the ball out. And we're going to see a quick throw in by the Indians. Slusher there once again
Great step
stepping
by
on
Tate.
the triplet. Triplet with a big touch, but using his speed to get there.
Now, Brady is one of the fastest kids at St. Mary's
He
High School.
really is. And watch this replay. Him trying to use his speed. And, hey, they're going to go quickly. All right, so you can watch that replay. There's that right leg going out, making contact with Triplet's legs, leading to that call. All right, looks like Ross will now be taking the kick. Ollie, what do you see out on this field? I see so much open green.
Yeah, there's a lot of green, and then a big contesting at the top of the box there, or around the 18.
Looks like number 3, Caden Niergarter, coming in here for the Riders. And number 15 for Shawnee, Evan McKenzie.
I will tell you something about this Rough Rider team this year. It is some of the hardest working kids I have seen yet. A lot of them are close friends of mine, and it's just amazing what they're doing this season.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible. When I remember, Ollie, when I was a senior in high school, that would have been 2019, we would often talk about your guys' class with how you guys play soccer. Because, I mean, just a vision from the beginning when you guys were in middle school, watching you guys play soccer, we knew you guys were going to be something very special.
Oh, yeah. Good step there by White.
You know, why risk that ball? White just wants to get that ball out of bounds, allowing the Indians to reset here. Contested by Niergarter. Dropping the ball back. Cantner there to step. Waterman now making contact.
Good defense by Waterman. Trying to switch field from Cantner here. Finds Triplet.
All right.
Looking for the through ball outside, maybe to Kraft.
Yeah, we saw Kraft step over, continuing that run, looking for that ball, but just a little late getting that step off. Oh, my gosh. And I love how Ross just uses his body to manipulate where the defender's going to go.
His change of direction is amazing.
It's quick. Oh, great idea with that pass from Canner, using the tip of the toe, getting under that ball, going to the inside, just not able to connect.
Little Shawnee counterattack here, taking their time with it.
Beautiful ground pass. Ross
Good stop there by Will.
Over the top, looking for Cantner or for Ackroyd. Cleared away. Noah White has a couple of options. He's going to drop the ball back.
Good touch there by Klaus.
And
way to get it out.
That's called trust right there.
That is.
Just being able to pass the ball back. And that was not an easy ball to control when you have that much pressure with the goal right behind you. But, man, just with ease and the utmost confidence, controlling that ball to get the ball back off. All right. Nice pass.
Very good ball in there by Shawnee.
As you can see there. Huck with that slide.
Just being everywhere.
Uh-huh. Having him in that, like, sweeper center back location is just critical.
Finding Ackroyd in the middle there.
Just unlucky pass there, a little bit too much.
Now, I don't know what the conditions of the field are right now, if it was raining or not, but a lot of the times with the dry field, the ball does tend to roll more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've seen that here today, even with that pass just there.
Yeah.
It was just rolling.
On a normal day, they know this field. They know how it's going to react. But, yeah, very, very excellent point there. We had rain last week, and we haven't had rain in forever, so that kind of did stuff to the field. But, Ollie, our field, perfect conditions.
Great field.
Yeah, it's one of the best fields that we have in the WBL. All right. Looks like some more subs here coming in for both teams. We have 15, Rowan Verbeek, and 27, Grady Klaus. Looks like 18 for the Indians, Landon Meese.
Good clearance there by Waterman. Waiting for the Riders to make the aggressive approach, and there it is with Ackroyd.
Ackroyd to Klaus. Grady Klaus just coming in, not able to connect to triplet. And Slusher there with the ball.
The Indians seem to be targeting Slusher's slide of the defense a lot. And he really stepped up.
Okay, now they're able to get through. Watch the top of the box. They're going to try and get that ball for a shot.
Great step there by White. Beautiful find to triplet. And he's looking for the through ball to Klaus.
Looking for this to switch fields towards the middle.
Good defense there by Shawnee.
And look at that control that we see here. I mean, from the Indians. Just a beautiful set of patience that they have controlling that ball. Nothing's going to be called.
You see a collision over there. No call.
Ackroyd back with the ball. Oh, trying to quickly get some type of nutmeg there.
I'm feeling over-the-top ball coming in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Great touch there.
Yeah, a little give-and-go action. Looking for offsides. Nothing's going to be called. Shot's going to be off Klaus right there using his hands. Let's see if we can see Larry Schaff replay. Once again, beautiful set of possession that we saw there by the Indians.
Great positioning by Klaus to be near post on that shot as well.
All right, triplet back with the ball. Triplet's eyeing that center field, yeah. Unlucky to connect.
Ackroyd on the ball, and that's dangerous for Shawnee when he's on the ball.
Wants to get in. Now you do notice, though, whenever some of these players get the ball, I see about 2-3 people step up and contest some of these big-time threats.
Now here we see Shawnee's defense making a run up. And that boy is fast.
Nice job. Looked like by White finding that ball and getting it out. But, yeah, what a run that we had by, I believe it was the left back.
Great ball from Rowan Verbeek to Brady Triplet.
Looking for some type of connection. I don't think that's exactly what Triplet wanted, but it was able to get through. And we got a call here. Cohen Kraft checking back in here for the Riders. Check that. They are going to be heading back, and we're going to have the direct.
Now, refresh me on the rules here. Direct is the ball can score off the kick itself.
Off the kick itself. Yep, so this ball could literally go into the back of the net. It's totally fine. If it's indirect,
ball in.
It has to make contact with another person. Ross there. Once again, we talk about Ross with those 50-50 balls. He's going to go over the top and get that. Souvenir ball looks for some young Rider fans out there.
And they're just having fun over there.
They really are. Love the environment we're seeing. Cohen Kraft once again checking in here for the Riders, and for Jackson Green checking back in. Love the fact that we can utilize fresh legs once again. And Kraft taking that throw in, finding Ackroyd, goes over the top. Ackroyd's still running that ball.
A little close there to a bit of a scuffle.
For the Riders, 14, Dingledine checking back in. And I will try and get as many of these subs for the Indians. We got 21, Brady Heitmeyer, 13, Logan Vogels sang, and I believe number 7 potentially, which is Nolan Schroeder.
I feel like Slusher is in all the right places today.
Yeah,
he's just doing everything right.
On that right back side, he's doing some great things, containing, stepping to the ball. Slusher taking this throw in.
And it's great to see from a freshman because he's got so much time to really focus his game, and it's amazing.
Think of the next 3 years. Using his perspective and his knowledge when he is an upperclassman.
Great move by Triplet there. Sorry.
No, oh my gosh. You're allowed to intercept whenever. Kraft now outside to Triplet, saving that ball, working that sideline, and we're going to have a St. Mary's ball.
You best believe they're going quickly.
Triplet's going quick. Deflected out.
Good step
Klaus
by
back
Klaus
with
there.
the ball.
Is that an offsides call?
Looked like we had an offsides call.
Might have been Ackroyd.
So if we see a ball there, it's going to be Ackroyd. He was just past that last defender. Beautiful set of eyes there by seeing that.
Offsides assessed against the Rough
All
Riders.
right.
Pick Indians.
And the indirect was up. Huck with the ball. Back to the feet of Shawnee.
Good
Slusher with the ball,
close
but
out
still
there,
being
brother.
contested. Okay, here's Verbeek now.
Step by
Verbeek wants that ball. It's going to keep on going. Good contact. Just a lot of physicality.
Hurtson with time with the ball. Finds Kraft in the middle. Tries to do a turn.
And looks like Slusher is hopefully going to reset this ball now. Find feet of another rider. Still contesting. Ends up being Shawnee ball, but now cleared out by White.
Good step here by Klaus, playing really aggressive.
Yeah, Brady Klaus wanted that ball. All right, stepping up is Hurtenstein. Back to the feet of Shawnee. Great communication we see by Shawnee. Chooses the inside. Here's going to be a ball, instead of passing outside, dropping back. Eyes are up by this defender. All right, working that left side.
And there goes Ackroyd with that constant pressure that we were talking about.
Pass to the inside. I love the geometrical shape that we're seeing from this possession by Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee is really just possessing the ball, and it's making it hard for the Riders to do anything, really.
And they've always just been so good at that. And we are finally, we are going to have a call there. It's going to be called against the Riders. If we watch this replay, let's see what Ackroyd ends up doing here with this assessment. Okay. He drops down, and then we will now have this reset, this kick.
Now, we've seen Ackroyd do that a lot. I don't know if you've noticed it, but he goes for a 50-50 ball and then fakes like he's going up and actually just, like, he doesn't duck, but he fakes and turns. And I think he tried to do that there.
And I think his reasoning for doing that is for potentially that defender to miscalculate that ball.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so then he can just quickly turn back around. Here's a shot off on the left side. Oh, beautiful ball. We're going to watch this replay. We were way outside of that 18. All right, here's the ball is going to be up. Past the circle, one more touch. Absolute fire of a shot just high of the crossbar. That thing was coming in hot, Ollie.
Got a substitution for the Riders. Number 5, Landon Dietz coming in. And number 24, Will Ross. I didn't quite see the Shawnee subs.
Checking in for the first time tonight for the Rough Riders, number 5, Landon Dietz.
All right, Klaus now resetting. Ball's going to be up. 50-50 ball, he must win. Over the top.
Jackson Green applying pressure straight away, looking for the outside ball. Good step by Green, though.
Nice read. Not letting him turn. He wants that ball. Nice job by Green. Going to be a throw-in here for the Indians. Throw-in is up.
Good job by Ross to keep the ball in there.
Ross keeping that in.
They're converging on him.
Contesting. Dingledine able to step in, see if he can get a quick pass off to Green.
Good touch.
Yeah, great touch, utilizing the space he sees in front of him. Ross with the ball.
And Shawnee goes right back to do what they do best. Finds a great ball there.
And we are going to be called offsides. It's exactly, if you could see the defense here, once this ball comes off, watch this. Discipline by Landon Dietz, watching his center back, setting that offside trap. Huck Hertenstein automatically looks at the ref, knowing that that's going to be an offsides call.
And there we see what I was talking about with Ackroyd, where he tries to turn. This time he went up for it fully.
You're going to see the replay here, both contesting, and a little bit of over the top from that Shawnee defense.
Now this is a dangerous spot right here for Shawnee.
Yes. All right, it looks like Noah White's going to be taking the shot. As we know, Noah White is dangerous in this type of situation.
You remember his goal against the Bulldogs?
Yeah, here it is. Shot's going to be off.
Just a little high.
Unlucky, goes up high. What I love, Ali, is we have enormous participation from the crowd right now. These boys are playing their hearts out. This is soccer. This is soccer. This is good times right here. All right, resetting now. Shawnee, 50-50 ball up in the air. Triplet with the header, goes behind. Huck's going to clear that ball out. Once again, souvenir ball for the St. Mary's fans. Quick throw in.
No White's there.
No White.
I'm feeling another souvenir ball, maybe.
Right on the sideline, and we'll have a Shawnee throw in. Nice job by one of our ball boys, Alex Team, in there, keeping this pace going quickly.
I love Alex. He's a great kid.
He is.
Good throw in there by Shawnee. Trying to find the outside, but Dietz is there to shut it down.
Great vision by Dietz, quickly passing that ball in towards White. Kraft with the ball. As you can see, these two are going at it.
A little scrappy in the middle there.
Now we get the ball.
Foul is called on Shawnee.
See how quickly Kraft wants to go there? Nice step, though, by the defense. Ross now with the ball.
Good cut back by
I
Will
love
Ross.
how he can cut that ball and manipulate it where he wants. Unlucky
great
pass,
read, though, by Shawnee there to jump that pass.
Able to intercept. Going over the top.
Trying to find the through ball. Good touch by Dingledine to stop that ball from going through.
All right, nice job. Huck decides to let that one go. Allows Klaus to come up. Clear that ball out. Kraft now. Kraft wants to go over the top. Looking for triplet, but just did not get the correct read with each other. And he's going to dribble that ball back in. And he's going to pick it up. Now here's the punt.
Good touch by Kraft there, even though it went a little outside.
Looks like we got 11 checking in, Hunter Winget, 25 Isaiah Fast, and 10 for the Shawnee Indians, Luke McGuire.
And number 25, Isaiah Fast.
The crowd is going electric right now.
We got Jake Ackroyd stepping off the field, getting a nice little breather, and Brady Triplett stepping off that field. Excellent work from these boys. Throw-in's going to happen. Nice throw-in.
Step there.
Yeah, Huck he does such a nice job reading that ball, stepping up when he needs to.
Great step by Cohen as well. We're just seeing great defense here from the Riders.
Very much so. Great step, a large amount of pressure, and we are going to get a call there. Looks like Kraft was looking for a potential flop there. As you can see there, you can see the hands are up quite a bit, but that is going to be a call. Resetting now, Shawnee.
The game's getting a little physical here.
Beautiful, beautiful ball that we just saw from Shawnee from the back part of the half. Clearing up
Good
to
find
the
by
top
Green
of
to
the box.
Cantner. Can he save it? Oh, cannot. Unfortunate.
Last touch, Rough Riders.
Now we're seeing here just a great game from both teams. Both sides, they're possessing well, and everything about it is just a great game.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's going to be able to finish and who has the most disciplined defense.
There goes Isaiah fast with the pressure there.
Ross there trying to step up to that ball. Cutting through. What a great ball from Shawnee. But Dietz is there, able to contest.
Dietz.
Nothing's called.
Doing great out there.
That's just textbook defense. Isaiah fast.
Trying to use the head there.
Trying to connect to Wenjit and to the feet of Wenjit now. Wenjit dropping back to Dietz.
Dietz finding Kraft in the middle.
And once again, they play so well under pressure. They don't need to do anything besides just pass. Nice job by both teams. Eyes are up. Once again, in geometrical shape. Looked like we had Dingledine, who was trying to clear that ball out, but had an unlucky touch, rolled to the outside, did roll back to the goal, but luckily Klaus was there to pick up that ball.
See Will Ross in the middle there fighting for every ball like he does. Pressure coming up from the Riders. A big boot by Shawnee's keeper.
Brady just doing such a nice job reading that ball when it's up in the air. All right, going to have a little bit of a drop back. Stepping up is Green, passing in towards the inside for Shawnee. Great possession that we're seeing, trying to work this ball up from Shawnee.
Shawnee's doing a lot of things right.
They are.
It's just when they get down in the box, it's the finishing.
It very much so. Isaiah Fast
great pressure there by Fast.
Dropping back. Wenjit now with the ball.
Finding Fast outside.
If we can get a switch here, if we can cross that ball in, but great read to Kantner. Kantner's going to pass out to Wenjit. Wenjit with the option of what is he going to do? Is he going to try and dribble back down, or is he going to get that cross off?
Wenjit's being aggressive right now, and I like to see it.
Trying to win that ball. We'll have a throw-in coming up. But next, we got Slusher coming in, Ackroyd coming in, and Triplet coming in here for the Riders. Looks like 28, Gavin Vondrell, and 29, Preston Brinkman checking in here for the Shawnee Indians.
See the little joke you made there earlier about the read to Kantner?
It was a beautiful read to Kantner. Read Kantner.
Brady Triplet with the throw in here, and this guy has a cannon.
Tell you what, he has an arm, he also has a foot.
Jackson Green with the pressure. In a dangerous spot, finds the middle.
To the top of the 18, beautiful idea just cleared out by the Indians. Ball's up, bouncing around. Kraft wants it, still with the Indians. Slusher there to beautifully intercept. Kraft getting up quickly after that slide tackle. Shawnee still with the ball up in the air.
I'm noticing Shawnee facilitates their offense through their number 10, Luke McGuire.
Luke McGuire, okay.
He's always in the middle, and he's just facilitating everything.
Mm-hmm. Making those plays happen for the Indians.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, still Shawnee ball. No matter what, if you get knocked down, you got to get back up. The clock's going to continue. The game moves on. We're going to get a deflection. All right. Green now with the ball, using his body. Nice job, staying up nice and strong. All right, he's looking for his options. Yeah.
Finds Ackroyd. Beautiful ball back to Green.
Taken away by the Indians.
With it.
Yep.
Cone Kraft's looking for the outside to Triplet.
And Kraft, sometimes I talk of him as the quarterback as he's setting that ball up.
Kantner's in on goal.
Kantner with the ball, trying to do a quick pass to Ackroyd. Shawnee gets nervous there.
Great idea.
We're going to watch a replay potentially if we did end up getting that. If not, we're going to move on to the throw-in. Moving on to the throw-in, but what you saw there, Kantner was trying to get a quick inside pass to Ackroyd, just not able to get there. Shawnee finally got to that ball, and they're saying, we are getting this thing out. Almost connecting.
Little scuffle there.
And we're going to have the scuffle there, and Shawnee will be resetting.
Call was a little curious because it seemed like just got caught between two players.
Restarting now, Shawnee. Once again, would love to get a shout out to our cameraman and our technical director. We got Rhett Chisholm for that field cam. We have Carter Fisher up top of this dugout, and we have Mr. Corey Klosterman as well getting these wonderful shots, and Mr. Logan Yelton, our technical director, getting everything you see to the pleasant place of wherever you are located watching this game.
Oh, that Rhett Chisholm guy, he's an excellent cameraman. Excellent.
Do you know him?
Notch. I may know him.
Oh, yeah, that's your brother.
I don't know if you saw that last play, but Huck Herntsen had an amazing slide tackle to clear the ball out of danger. And here we see the defense just doing what they do. Getting the ball out with a counterattack to Niergarter. He's looking for the through ball. Cantor's trying to find it too.
Beautiful ball, trying to connect to Reed. Reed's still moving quickly, but as you were able to see, the number 28 for Shawnee, that's Gavin Vondrell, utilizing his body, shielding off that attack by Cantner.
Great play by Noah White there.
Okay, Niergarter back with the ball, trying to make a connection, but just Cantner was not watching. Niergarter's going to quickly go with the throw and finding a beautiful opening to Ackroyd. Ackroyd's going to cut back. Ackroyd with his eyes up. He wants that shot off. I tell you what, that's a ground ball right there, and I love what you see there. We got Brady Triplett still moving up as that shot was off. Here's the replay, as you just saw there. A ground ball on the right foot by Ackroyd. Here's the corner kick coming up. Cantner's going to be taking.
We have a short man in Niergarter there.
I love the idea. Utilizing that short man, trying to pull off a defender. Okay, ball's going to be up. Near post, cleared out.
Good step up by Dingledine here. Ooh,
Dingledine, yeah. Allowing White now to reset this ball. He's going to switch sides
to Triplett.
And
good step there by the Shawnee defender.
Almost able to connect. Very dangerous ball. Still, I love the physicality. Shawnee ends up top, and they're going to get that ball down. And Noah White there using his chest. Kraft now dropping back to Huck. Huck's going to get the ball up in the air. Once again, we have 1 minute remaining of this first half. Score still 0-0.
Beautiful ball.
Ball's up in the air. What a beautiful save by the Shawnee keeper. Watch this replay. As we see here, we just continue going. Ackroyd gets that toe off, gets to the ball. Cantner with a beautiful shot, just not able to connect, and a great save by the keeper.
Split-second reaction time. It's crazy what they're doing in high school even.
And we're going to get a call there. Watch this connection. But I tell you what, they're going to go quick.
Triplett's going as fast as he can.
Takes the shot, deflected off. Ross now with the ball. Trying to connect to Niergarter. Dingledine, sophomore Dingledine, get a beautiful pass off.
Ross.
And Ross manipulating that ball. Great vision.
Kraft in the middle, calm and collected as always.
See what Kraft wants. Kraft looking, eyes up, looking for options, decides to drop back to Slusher. Slusher cutting back in. Gets the ball over the top. Let's see if we start crashing. As you see, Cantner's there into the hands of the keeper. We got 20 seconds remaining in this first half.
Good step by both defenders there.
Good
Ackroyd
read.
Comes up.
Ackroyd looking for a call. Nothing able to happen. We got 10 seconds. Kraft now with the ball. Here's Triplett. Triplett's still going to do something.
Look for the through.
2, 1.
And that concludes your very first half of this contest with the St. Mary's Rough Rider and the Shawnee Indians. What a ball game right now that we've been seeing. Nothing but anticipation, aggression, physicality, great soccer. For the most part, we've seen some beautiful possession, using all shapes, seeing grass, switching fields. Very exciting. Ollie, any last remarks for this first half?
Honestly, it was just great soccer, and I saw at the end there's a bit of a scrapping between the players on the field, so I hope we can stay sportsmanlike and not get too crazy out there, but it's great aggressive soccer, great possession, and I can't wait to see the rest of the game.
Very much so. We will now give it out to our sponsors. Stay tuned for the second half. Thank you.
Welcome to Ace Cuts Barbershop, a locally owned and family-oriented shop. Our professional team consists of Chase, Scotty, and Jake, and we strive for perfection in every haircut. It's also more than just cutting hair for us. We build great relationships and friendships with everyone that walks through our doors. So come in and see Chase and the crew at 1649 Salina Road, St. Mary's. Let's go Riders!
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Auglaize Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaizeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglaize Equipment Rental. Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Calling all riders. Salina Cycle Center has all of your motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, and e-bike needs. Need tires, parts, cleaning supplies, and riding apparel? Salina Cycle Center has you covered. If your bike needs tuned up or accessorized, mechanic and owner Aaron Schmidt will have you back on the road or trails. Stop in and see us at 6869 US Route 33 or check out our Facebook page at Salina Cycle Center. Let's ride!
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary's across from Chase Bank. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs in all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Go see Eagle Loan Company in Salina when you need a little extra. Loans made easy, payments made affordable, loans subject to credit approval. Conditions apply.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next-day service.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I know you're retired, but I think I need some help putting on a new roof.
What? Are you kidding me?
Roofing? Get out! That's not part of the retirement lifestyle.
What you need to do is call Eric Anderson at Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a quality roof replacement, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Give myself and my team a call at 567-890-ROOF.
Hate to admit it, but Mom and Dad were right.
For a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks, then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Shaft Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Shaft Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery services available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did!
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
All right, and welcome back to tonight's game as we'll be starting the second half. Alongside me now, we have Seth Hertenstein. Seth, you just got done reffing what? How old were those kids?
U12.
U12.
U14. I don't know. That all kind of runs together.
Yeah.
I'm still sweating up here, so give me a second to catch my breath.
Of course, and just catching you up, this has been an incredible first half that we just saw from both teams. I'm interested to see what happens for the second half. Score is still 0-0, and we will be running 3 microphones. We have myself, Seth Hertenstein, and once again, Ollie Chisholm, as he just ran back from the pet band that we have here at tonight's game. So thank you all for joining.
He's breathing heavy too, not just me.
How's it going, Seth?
Pretty good. I caught the tail end of that first half. You guys might have to catch me up, but if that whole first half was like what I saw at the end, it's going to be an interesting second half.
It really is. All right. We got Huck Hurtson in the back, big step, able to get that ball out, and we're going to have a Shawnee ball.
It's corner kick. Third corner kick for Shawnee, if I'm not wrong, and we've seen it past 2 times. They've gone in the air.
You are correct.
Into the box.
See the kind of height that we have. Everybody's marking up. Anticipation of the shot. Ball's going to be up in the air. Beautiful ball on the inside of the box. Drop down. Not always what we want to see, trying to win that ball out in the air.
Well, Ross is stepping to get out there.
It's always important at the beginning of the second half, who comes out harder, who comes out in that first 5 minutes and really wants to get things started for the team. And it looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll here. So it'll be interesting to see if somebody gets an early chance and really gets that momentum.
Yeah, Seth, what we were talking about in that first half, it's going to come down to who's going to be able to finish and how disciplined is your defense going to be with a game like tonight.
Yeah, this is one of those games where both teams are still in the WVL hunt. Both teams are having a decent, or obviously the Riders are having a great season, but Shawnee's still having a decent season. So they both still got a lot to fight for this. So this game means a lot for both of them.
Very much so. Shawnee, so far starting out, though, they've maintained pretty much all possession that we've seen here.
And I feel like that was very similar to the first half. We saw at the start of the first half, Shawnee came out incredibly aggressive and retained most of the possession, but the Riders almost outlasted them.
Yeah, after like the first 5 minutes, the Riders automatically just shifted it up a gear, and they were just working possession, working that ball from the back all the way up through the top.
Good ball out by White there. Good control by Ackroyd. Finding the through ball to Triplet. Really get there. Just a little far.
I'd like to see the Riders move up together there, especially at the start of a half. You know, towards the end of a half, you're tired, your legs are heavy. I can see moving up slow, but moving up real slow there at the beginning of a half isn't something I really like to see.
Yeah. Nice ball off Ackroyd. Number of 1 touches to Ross inside. Beautiful extra pass, and we get a first goal here for the Riders. We're going to watch a Larry Schaff replay here. As you can see here, what happened was a 1-touch by a 1-touch by a 1-touch. All right, Ackroyd with the ball with the shot pass off to Ross to Cantner.
Beautiful placement by Cantner there. And could not have been better.
Seth, that extra pass is so critical. Not being selfish to take it, but to pass it off to your teammate offsets the keeper, offsets the defense, allows that ball to get into the back of the net.
You see it all the time. Will Ross in that situation, anyone else takes that rip, probably blasting into somebody's ankles, and it goes out of bounds. He gives the extra pass, and it's the easiest goal of Reed Cantner's life. And, oh, man, that was a good celebration. That's getting the crowd riled up. And I said it to my team today, I love being proved wrong. And I just criticized them for not pushing up. And you know what? They said, shut up, Seth. We only need 3 guys to do this.
Exactly. Once again, Cantner there getting that goal here for the Riders. Resetting now for the Indians. Ball's up in the air. Winning this 50-50 ball is going to be critical as well tonight.
I feel as though the Riders are taking a much less laid-back approach for the second half from what was compared to the first half.
Yeah, I love the guns blazing approach. We saw that a lot last year with them. This year they played a little bit more possession, but today it looks like they're going to just really go as fast and as quick as they can.
And Seth, historically, just Shawnee working that ball, the way how they play soccer, a great soccer team.
Yeah, they're usually a team that I kind of look to as a great example of how to play the game.
Yep.
Maybe not some of the other morality parts. I won't say too much about that, but the whole idea of how they play, possession-wise, control, methodical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great thought and a high soccer IQ.
Yeah, absolutely.
With their program.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where there's not one style of soccer that has to be played. The Rough Riders just showed with that goal that it doesn't have to be slow and methodical.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, these referees better get control of this game based on what I saw at the end of the first half and right here.
And we're going to see this replay here, Larry Schaff replay. They're going quick. Scratching the replay.
We have some mass chaos here. These referees are going to have to do some hard work here to keep this game under control.
We got to keep people safe. I mean, that's the main thing because we got 35 minutes of play.
Mm-hmm. And the boys will take it as far as the refs will let them.
Yep.
Now, Seth, back when you played, was it always this aggressive between St. Mary's and Shawnee? Is this more of a recent rivalry?
Back in my day, Shawnee was always about 10 times better than us. And so we had to play physical. We had to play borderline dirty to make it a game. We had to muck it up. And so, yeah, we had to play that way. Shawnee never liked to play it that way.
Yeah.
And so they'd always get pretty frustrated with us trying to do that to them. And that kept us in some games, but usually by the end they wore us down. Shawnee is one of those teams that they just stick with their method, and usually they wear teams down.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, a little bit of a talent drop-off, maybe coaching change over the last couple of years, that might be a part of the reason for their sudden slight drop-off here these last couple of years.
We see a nice little counterattack opportunity here for the Indians.
White's there to stop. Resetting now is Green. Green with the ball. See who he decides to do. He's going to take a shot off, going to go on that left side. It's going to go out, lead to a goal kick here for the Indians.
Yeah, and we should probably apologize to our people watching. We didn't really commentate on anything that just happened in the last 5 minutes because we have no idea. The refs have no idea. It looked like the fans had no idea. The coaches had no idea. It was quite a bit of chaos here for about 5 minutes.
It very much was chaos. All right, goal kick is going to be happening.
Do you guys think we'll see more of a defensive approach from the mids in the center there as we're up 1 goal?
I'm going to see attack. Would you assume the same, Seth?
Well, based on what I've seen so far this season and so far this game, we really only pushed a couple guys up top. So it's more of a defensive approach and let those guys run and gun.
Yep.
So whether it's just to be safe defensively or what, I don't know, but I think we will be more defensive just because of that.
What's your personal take? Looks like we had some type of infraction out by the box.
Yep, that's something we like to see called just to get control of the game.
Slusher's now going to be here with the ball, looking for his options, working that sideline, connecting to Kantner.
Beautiful ball.
Intercept. We're going to have a throw-in now here for the Riders. Green going to Kantner. Kantner trying to settle this ball.
Tap it over.
Reed working his butt off. Love to see that.
Great
want to see some teammates around him as soon as he wins the ball, if he wins the ball.
Cleared out Indians, throw in Green.
Yeah, it only takes one guy to really put that high, hard pressure, and it kind of energizes everyone else.
It really does.
You see that on the girls' side with Aubrey Burt. You definitely can get some energy from your teammates doing that kind of stuff.
You really can.
Good ball there from Noah White out to Dingledine, playing it wide. Trying to see what he's got in the middle here.
Not a lot of movement off the ball from the boys.
Stepping up is Ross.
Now, Seth, this is something we talked about the first half. You're going to see Will Ross going to every ball he can, jumping for every 50-50 ball, and we just love to see it.
Yeah, he I'll be honest, over the last couple of years, he's been one of my favorite players to watch play. Just how hard he works. He's always thinking. You know, he's not one of those guys that's just running around in circles. He's doing everything with intent. And I watched him play a lot of indoor this past winter, and I've really enjoyed watching him this season and in the last couple of years as well. He's going to be a player the Riders miss for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Triplet with the long throw-in.
Jackson Green stepping up, applies the pressure.
Triplet back with the ball, cutting in towards the inside.
Finding
nice
Ackroyd.
Pass to Ackroyd. Stopped by the Shawnee defense. Unlucky touch there, leading to the attack, but Kraft is there to contest, and we're going to get a call against the Riders.
So you saw the 2 defensive mids for the Riders there, still back, along with their 4-man back. So it looks like that's probably the game plan for at least the rest of the game while they're up by a goal.
Throw-in goes quickly. Kraft applying pressure. Ross trying to intercept, but finds the feet of Shawnee.
Seeing some unorganization here from the Riders defense.
Yeah.
We've got 3 guys chasing the ball. Meanwhile, we got a wide open guy in the backside, 21, nobody near him.
Right on top of the box.
Not a lot of communication going out here. These are the little things that got to get fixed, not only for this game, but also for Kenton and playoffs. It doesn't matter how many games you win in the regular season. If you get to the playoffs and you're not ready to play, you go home early.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but our Rider team this year is actually pushing for the record of most wins in a season.
Are they really?
That's what they've been telling me at school, and I believe it from what I'm seeing tonight.
Yeah, well, don't forget, playoffs, one and you're done.
That's true.
You don't get an extra chance. So those are the little things I'm looking for tonight and for the rest of the season here. What kind of little things can they clean up? We'll love to see them get back on the shutout train here. They had quite a few shutouts in a row. Gave up a goal against Springfield, I believe. Like to see them keep shutting teams out, make sure that defense is locked up. In the playoffs, as you guys probably remember, defense wins championships there.
Yep. Yeah.
Defense makes the deep runs. There's a lot of games where you win 1-0.
Yep. Equally contested in how disciplined your defense actually is. And looking just at the season, I mean, Seth, our defense right now, they're averaging 0.9 of a goal, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you hope to see them really just not give up a goal for the rest of the season. What is there, four games left maybe? Three games left? Tonight, Kenton, is that Kenton the last WBL game?
I believe so, yep. And Kenton is next week.
Yeah, so.
Or actually, no, excuse me, it's on Thursday.
Kenton also a very physical team, as they have been.
Kenton will always give us a run for the money, no matter what, no matter how good of a season they're having, they're going to make it interesting. They love playing us. We usually hate playing them. They're going to get physical. They're going to get borderline, questionable, possibly dirty. But they're going to do what needs to be done to muck the game up and try to cause some chaos and try to get a tie or a win.
Last ball cleared out by the Rough Riders, so coming up for the Indians.
All right, looks like Rowan Verbrugge checking in here for the Riders and Hunter Winget taking off Ross and Green.
And returning the lineup for the Rough Riders, number 11, Hunter Winget, and number 15, Rowan Verbrugge.
Looks like number 5 also for the Shawnee Indians. Connor Hoops checking in here for the Indians. Okay, here's an attack that we see from the Indians. Shawnee still with the ball. Finally, White able to clear it out. Leads to a throw in here for the Indians.
That's good Shawnee soccer right there. He's running off that ball. Riders are kind of ball watching, and he gets some space right inside our box. Very dangerous.
Yeah, right now I feel like organization needs to happen here for the Riders. Even though we're up 1-0, anything can happen quickly.
Yeah, they need a Howie Spencer back there barking out orders, not shutting out the entire game.
I'm sorry.
No, that's a good thing, Howie. That's why you were a good player.
Yep, appreciate
not
it.
because you were skilled, not because you were fast, not because you were ball. Oh, wait. No,
I'm sorry. It's always so good to see you, Seth.
Wasn't quite bald in high school, Seth. He was getting there.
I was probably bald way before he was.
Through ball in. Nice job. Not able to connect. And Klaus now with the ball.
Klaus jumping on it. Now, Klaus has really picked up his confidence in these past few years, I feel. Because I've played with him for many years, and he's really picked up his confidence. He's a great goalkeeper now.
Yeah, and you'll see that in goalkeepers. Their confidence really makes a huge difference. Good save from Shawnee there. But confidence for a goalkeeper really is almost more important than their talents, their skill. If you got a goalie that's not very skilled and he's just confident, that's dangerous. So he's got both of them. Put those two together, skill and confidence. Yeah.
Kenner with the shot here.
Ooh. Beautiful shot, hits the crossbar. I love the idea. Now Winget with the ball, taking that shot, and too much power goes over top. We're going to watch a replay here. Shot come off by Cantner on that top right, almost textbook perfect. Now Winget gets that ball, here's that right foot, fires it, and it just goes high.
Yeah, I was ready to criticize him for not following that shot, but when he picks it off that kid's foot, I guess I'll give him a break there. But you really like to see him crashing on that shot. And I was convinced it was going over too, but you still want to see him get good habits like that. Never know when that ball is going to fall to your feet right in front of the goal.
Exactly. All right, Winget again, trying to contest.
Seth, how big is winning that 50-50 ball at half field like Cohen Crafters did on that goal kick?
For me, that was always my favorite thing. That was always my specialty in the college game. My team did not win a lot of balls in college, and so I took it upon myself to do everything and anything I can to at least give us those 50-50 balls and try to keep it in the attacking end. It's huge. It's big. Cohen's really great at it. It'll definitely be something to watch here. If the Riders can just keep doing that, that's one small thing that just keeps sending it back just for a few more seconds every time. Keeps creating more opportunities offensively every time.
So, Seth, I can remember when we would have practice, and here's going to be all that physicality real quick. Ref's going to come up. We're going to see the card.
That should not be for Reed Cantner. I'm shocked.
And it is going to be against Reed.
He did absolutely nothing to deserve
it. We're going to watch this replay real quick. As you can see, these two going back and forth. All right. Arms are up, grabbing a little bit.
Yeah,
And then the call is
I
off.
can't say that's card-worthy from my non-expert opinion. Definitely give him the foul, that's fine, but there's nothing there for a card, if you ask me.
So now intensity's high. There's still 25 minutes. Reed has a yellow card. He has to be careful if he goes back in.
Yeah, you want to hope that he gets control of himself. He'll probably take a nice breather over here, cool off, but definitely not a player you want on a card, especially if the referee gave that card that easy. You never know how easy he's going to give the second.
Okay, defense needs to organize a little bit. Right now, a little bit of miscommunication, not getting that ball up where it needs to be. But speaking of defensively, Jacob Dietering from the Shawnee defense. Beautiful balls up in the air and just a beautiful job of contesting at all times.
Is that 12?
Yep.
Yeah, 12's been a great player this entire game.
He's the quarterback right now, I feel like, for Shawnee. Verbright gets it out.
There was a great idea there by Rowan to try and play it out wide. I'd like to see a ground pass there instead of an air pass to try and get triplet out wide.
Yeah,
Good step, though, there.
Yeah, I can't say I ever asked my players to play the ball in the air. It's always on the ground. It's always control. Every once in a while, and in the high school level, you just got to get the ball out because the other team's pressuring you. But every time you do that, you're probably turning the ball over, so you don't really want to see it too much.
Okay. So, Seth, can we talk about that real quick? Slight deflection that comes off, but our guys just kind of stood there when we're not moving quickly.
Yeah. Well, you heard Coach screaming over here for Landon to go get that ball.
Mm-hmm.
He did hesitate. So the second that bounced off his foot, you really want to see him attack that ball. And that goes back to always confidence. You hope he's still feeling the confidence. A great goalie that's feeling confident wants every ball. He thinks he can get every ball. So you hope he's not getting nervous here. Hopefully that was just a one-time thing. But, the Riders just kind of lackadaisical back there.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me a little nervous.
Sorry, Seth. And while Seth was talking, Tate Slusher and Will Ross checked back into the game for the Riders.
And all the fans that came out tonight from the youth soccer program.
Throw-in happened. Unlucky touch from Jake Ackroyd. Typically that doesn't happen, but if we can control that throw-in. And we're going to have a number of subs coming in. We got Caden Niergarter, Reed Cantor coming back in.
And number 42, Cantor.
Yeah, we'll see how Reed responds. Like we mentioned before, super aggressive in there, attacking the balls. You hope that he can continue to do it without hesitation and without a card as well.
Seems like it's kind of looking that way right now, based on the way he was pressuring that ball.
Yeah, some people you just can't shut that off, and that's an awesome thing. It's a dangerous tackle there with the second foot. I like it from Verbright to get the ball first. Just got to be careful coming in with that second leg.
Winget's going to drop this ball back to Slusher. Slusher with his eyes up. The ground pass towards the inside. Make sure boys are communicating to Ross. Taken away. And beautiful inside pass here by the Indians. We're going to look for a through ball potentially, but a great slide by Huck Hertenstein.
The Riders are loving the slide tackle today.
And it's making me nervous.
Grady Klaus now with the ball.
It's all good and great until somebody's got a broken leg, and that's either side. I cringe every time I see those studs-up tackles. It's a good one from Huck on that play, but I just hope he's safe and smart. So that can be a red card for him and a broken leg for the Shawnee.
Headed out. Shawnee throwing. Moving quickly.
Now
Stepping up.
12's coming up from the defense here to try and get in on goal. It's almost like when the quarterback runs the ball in game.
Oh, man. This is going to be an interesting last 21 minutes, I got to tell you. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But some questionable officiating for sure.
Is there a free kick for the Indians?
We will have that. All right, Shawnee is getting ready to reset.
No, I see 10 in the middle of the box, kind of unmarked. It's worrying me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's marking up, barking commands, and the ball's going to be up. Trying to find a connection to the tall center back, 12. But last touch will be from the Indians. We'll have a goal kick here for the Riders, and a number of subs here coming in for the Riders. We got Triplett, Ackroyd, Green, and Kraft all checking back in.
You know, my favorite part of that corner or that free kick was who was marking the big guy. freshman, Slusher.
Slusher.
He's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid of getting into the guy. He's going to make sure he locks him down.
And we were calling him out nonstop in a great way from this first half. I mean, and the fact that he's a freshman, high-state game like this, just contesting at all times, being at the right place at the right time, and not allowing anybody to do anything on him at least twice. He was always on top of it.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Will Ross is just stepping to the ball and doing amazing out there.
The Riders got to stop wasting these free kick opportunities. I saw one at the end of the first half.
They're just trying to go too quickly?
Yeah, trying to go too quick. And going quick is perfectly fine. I tell my players all the time, but you better have a great advantage. If you ruin a free kick opportunity in a dangerous situation, I'm going to be really upset as a coach, and you should be upset as a player. That's a great through ball.
Great ball.
Great vision, though, by White.
We got the speed. I never fear the through ball when I got the fastest player on the field. Yep. And it looks like tonight that's the case, so hopefully we'll be all right with the through balls. Now we just got to worry about the size on throw-ins like this.
Now, back when I played with Noah White, I used to call him the brick wall because it seemed like nothing got past him on defense. And it looks like he's living up to the reputation.
Yeah, the kid's got the skinniest legs and arms I've ever seen, and somehow you can't run through him. You run into him, you're on the ground, not him. I've seen him in indoor. I've seen him out here. There he is again.
There he is. Great pressure, though, by Shawnee. To the inside, cutting in. Trying to get the ball in toward the inside. Triplet there. Winning that ball. Taken away. And now Kraft.
Kraft outside. Using his body.
A lot of shoulder-to-shoulder action. We're going to have some subs coming in. We got Lincoln Waterman now coming in here for the Riders.
Coming up for the Rough Riders. Prior to the throw-in, checking back into the game for the Rough Riders, number 29, Waterman. Kraft with the throw-in.
Good
nice
throw in there by Kraft.
Yeah. So, Seth, with throw-ins, though.
Here we go.
There goes Slusher.
Slusher
Keep
with the
that
ball.
touch. I love it.
Oh, great touch.
Let's get some numbers up.
Okay, we need to push up. Ball towards the inside. Nice header away. Looks like Cantor with the ball. Ground pass to Ross. Ross looking for the outside. Drops back slightly to Waterman.
Playing it in.
Waterman up.
Not a bad ball. I'll take that all day, every once in a while. I love to see him, the outside defense get involved. Slusher on this side making that run. Lincoln getting that ball and putting it in the box there. You don't want to play with 6 guys back the whole game. I like to see that they mixed it up a little bit there.
Green with the ball. Deflected away, intercepted, and now back to the feet of Huck. Huck just clears it up, goes over top, into the hands of the Shawnee keeper.
That's Cantor, I believe, always pressuring that keeper in case he's there to drop it. And I just love to see it.
Yeah, it only takes one mistake for you to get a easiest goal of your life.
Green going quickly to Ackroyd, working that right side of the field.
Now there's a matchup that I like to see. Ackroyd on 12.
Yeah.
Really just working
Ackroyd's
each other.
going to end up on top right now. Comes down, still working. Both bodies working hard. Ackroyd gets a foot off and cleared out.
Man, I might have personal bias, but I love watching Jake Ackroyd play.
He is your best friend, isn't he?
He's doing great out there.
Yeah, you love to see that not end in a foul there.
Yeah.
Great battle. Both of them going at each other, but neither of them doing too much to foul each other. That's the kind of soccer I love to see.
Yes.
I hate when it gets dirty like it has a couple times here in the game. Let's hope it stays like that was right there.
Nice job by Triplet there, staying on his feet, finding Cantor outside.
Cantor moving quickly.
Cantor
Takes a shot off. What a deadly shot. Just wanted to find a different location as it goes right into the hands of the keeper. Slusher as a header.
Another good tackle.
Yep.
Ryder somehow coming out with the ball on those tackles.
Good ball.
Cantor's going to move quickly. He wants it. Nice job. I tell you what, nice job by the keeper moving quickly, sliding it out, getting that ball. Because Cantor, he was moving quickly.
Yeah. What I'd really like to see is a couple more Riders go up there on the end of attack. Because if Reed does get a piece of that, instead of him, going at 1 or 2 guys, just pass it off and somebody else has a nice, easy goal.
And that's what we saw from the very first goal that we got.
Yep, exactly. Instead, we're letting Cantor do all the pressure by himself, and if he does get it, he's going to be all by himself for a few seconds. And he doesn't mind being by himself. He loves to use that foot skill, but as we saw in the last goal, that extra pass can be deadly.
Yeah. Utilize all options. And that's why you always need somebody yelling what? Push up.
That's that center back, Howie Spencer. You need. I'll have to yell at my nephew back there. He hasn't. I don't think he stalked the whole game, so we'll see if we can get him to do it.
Yeah. Beautiful ball. Not able to connect to anybody. Klaus now patiently waiting as he's dribbling that ball, and he's going to end up picking it up.
No, that was smart from Klaus. It might have only been 5 seconds, but 5 seconds can make or break this game here.
Yep. At this point in the game, every second's going to matter. I would have loved to see him roll that out to Slusher right here. Suck that defender away from Slusher and then roll it to him. Let's go.
Okay, Shawnee is trying to switch fields. Should be going out of bounds. We got a throw in. And we never really want to see a wasted opportunity there. Throw-ins, though. Seth, some people just throw to throw, you know. What's your opinion about throw-ins on when you're on this side of the field?
I told my little guys everything is up and forward. There's no reason for us to give a counterattack by going backwards, getting cute with the ball. Just go up and forward. Hopefully it bounces off somebody 5 times and you get 30 yards up the field.
Yep.
I've always thought throw-ins are like a 50-50 until you're in that attacking third.
Yep.
Once you're in that attacking third, if you got somebody that can put some power on it, do a little bit of crossing runs, a little bit of movement, then you can get some opportunities. But otherwise, just throw it forward and hope something good happens. Now, high school, they can throw the ball a little bit further than my little guys, so there should be a little bit more strategy to it for them. But, like that ball, that's a good 40-yard throw.
Ball. And leading to a potential opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Cleared all the way up by
decent ball there.
Yeah, the Indians. Klaus still with the ball, finally picks it up.
I could see him roll out the Tate here.
Yeah, just want to see a mix-up. Boys mix it up a little bit instead of going along, making Reed do all the work. Jake's working hard up there too, but you don't want them to just be sprinting after the ball that they're not really going to get.
Good touch there by Waterman to stop the play coming in.
And I will say right now the game strategy has changed from the very first half. We saw a lot of strategic play, a lot of movement with that ball, outside in, whatever it might be. But right now it's just going kind of back and forth, trying to see if speed will take the advantage.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Rough Riders keep attacking here, not just with 3 guys. Now they've got a third midfielder that's kind of hanging back, so it's taken away from the offense even more.
Triplet by Triplet.
Yeah, 3 white jerseys automatically just swarming him, and they're going to clear that ball out.
Cleared out by the Indians.
We'll have it thrown by Triplet, and Triplet, this will be a nice attack here as he's going to get some serious air time on that throw-in. 5, Landon Dietz checking in, and 11, Hunter Winget here for the Riders. And 29 for the Indians, which is Preston Brinkman, and 28, Gavin Vondrell.
Now, we've seen Brady make these deep throws all night, and I don't know about you, Seth, but I'm not seeing a lot of black in the position. Oh, never mind. He's got a cannon. I will never doubt Brady Triplet again.
No, he has an arm, as well as a foot. He has an arm.
Yeah, that was a good toss there. Good piece for Jake. Just didn't quite get enough of it. Huck got away with a little foul in the back there. We'll take it.
Yeah, Brady with a nice touch.
Referee on the far side is a little hesitant to make any foul calls. I'm all right with that.
Now, I've noticed
she's on her end.
The defense for St. Mary's has been all about clearing the ball out, and they've stopped playing possession as much. I don't know if you've noticed that as well. I just want to know your thoughts on it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it goes back to the goal kicks. Landon's getting the ball, and he's knocking it long every time. He's got
shots up in the air.
He's got opportunities to go short, but he's going long. Clearly, coach wants him to go long. I think the Riders are playing a little scared here, which might be the smart play. We've got enough energy up top for now. Got enough skill up top where we only need 3 or 4 guys pushing. So as long as we get the ball up there, we can keep it.
No, that was a Hertenstein 50-50 right there. Huck getting up for the ball, getting a head on it.
Did he get up or did he just stand up?
Reminds me of Austin Hertenstein back in the day, going for everything.
Yeah. Well, it's funny as Austin was like the shortest guy in the field, so he had to actually get up.
Decent ball there by Ackroyd.
Yeah, able to connect to look like the triplet, try and get that shot off with the left foot. Does end up going high.
And the Riders are showing here that they are the better team here tonight. The record shows it. Tonight they're attacking with 3 guys, and they are still dominating this game. Shawnee has not had a dangerous attack in the last 5-10 minutes, and even though we're knocking along, like you said, Ollie, we're winning the ball, and we're getting the ball when Shawnee returns it. They can't really build out of the back like a typical Shawnee team likes to do.
So we're going to have a call.
Again, the referee on our side making that call.
Kraft is going to take it. Pushing up, we see Ross. Ball's up in the air, trying to find Ross. Goes over the top.
I can see a shot here by triplet.
Yeah. Taken away, though, by the Indians.
Now this
chance for Shawnee here. They got numbers pushing.
Attack. And not the ball that Shawnee wanted to see.
And that is 1,000% different than a Shawnee team that I've seen in the last 5-10 years. Which, I love to see it as a Rough Rider fan. Shawnee is always that pain in the butt. Somehow we always had OG's number, and, we can always get a win off of Salina just as easily as they can get one off us, but Shawnee has just always been that pest.
Really has been.
Now, did the ball hit the ref there?
That's what it seems like.
Something there.
Should be a drop ball, yeah. Yep, so it must hit the ref. Should be a drop ball to whoever had possession. It looked like Shawnee did, so good for them. Got a lot of little Rough Riders over there tonight. Did you guys talk about that first half?
Oh, yeah.
They were having fun over there, collecting every ball that went out in the stands,
They had about
making as much noise as they can.
4 souvenir balls. And how cool, just being that young, being able to watch the high school kids, knowing that this is what you're going to end up doing at one day.
I mean, we've both been there. It was so much fun watching. I was actually probably watching you, Seth, when I was that young.
I hope you didn't watch too closely. Wasn't a very good sight, but these guys got a good show to watch here with the Rough Riders. Rough Riders are really outplaying Shawnee, and I like I said, man, we don't do that often, and it's fun to see. It's fun to see how far the program has come. Tough call there for the Riders, but glad to see that ref.
Now,
have
you
a whistle.
say the far side ref wasn't calling very much?
Yeah, she must have heard me. This is a dangerous opportunity here. Shawnee's going to look to run in on this backside and get a piece of it. The referee's going to take care of any funny business right now. Of course, he's talking to the Rough Riders. Real shocker there. Never would have guessed that. Whoops. Sorry. I'll keep my mouth shut. So I'm expecting Shawnee to lay a ball in here, a little floater, let some of their height run in here. The Rough Riders got to get into him. Luckily, not
Good
a great
save
ball.
there by Klaus.
Kicked it right to the keeper, made it easy for Klaus. A little
Finding
bit
the boot
more
up
backside would have been dangerous.
There he is.
That's why we want to see more guys pushing there. That way we can get that secondary ball.
I'm amazed by the speed of this sophomore class, really. Jackson Green being everywhere, Reed Cantner, they're all just all over the field, and it's great to see.
Yeah, it's amazing when you see a bunch of guys playing together for years and years and years as they grow up, and then they get to the high school level, and they get to do it again on the high school level with some other players that they haven't played with. I sure hope we're not digging out another card here. Oh, boy.
Looks like we are. And these will be coming out. Now, you said that for the second half, the refs are going to have to take control, and they've been definitely a little bit more critical on that whistle with the second half.
Yeah, and that's a smart play on their part. Even if you make the wrong call, you want to make a call just to slow the game down, just to stop it. And I saw it from this referee calling anything he possibly could. That's a great way to get a hold of a game. That's probably something they talked about at halftime, like, hey, we're going to tighten this thing up. Anything that may be a foul, we're going to call it. That's something referees usually discuss. And they have their mics on, too, so they could be discussing it as a half goes. But don't mean to be a homer here, but I am seeing a little bit of one-sidedness from that. But we'll hope it doesn't cost us too much.
Ball's going to be up in the air, shot directly on goal.
Good save by Klaus.
Just popping that ball up. And we will have a corner kick now for the Indians.
That's a great save by Klaus. That's why you don't want to see those free kicks. You don't want to see those free kicks in the attacking third. Super dangerous. For some reason the clock's still not running.
We've had clock issues in the past.
Okay, ball's going to be up in the air. And watch 12, the tall guy. All right, ball does skip by. Triplet now with the ball, passing up to Cantner. Goes out of bounds.
That's some chaos.
Now we're on the attack.
Triplet's going quickly
and
now with
Brady
that
is
ball.
the fastest kid I've ever seen on a high school field.
And a slide, he gets right back up.
This is the way the Riders love to play.
And there is going to be a call.
Foul. That's fine with me. Slow the game down. Give the Riders a chance for a free kick. Maybe an advantage for the Riders there, but that's okay. Honestly, he's way outside there. Maybe not a goal-scoring opportunity. So gives a chance to kill another minute off the clock here. We are down to 6:40, so we are in ultimate kill time here. Any chance you get to kill the ball, the Riders should be doing it. Any chance to slow it down. Now, that last one there on the quick throw-in, that's a dangerous opportunity. You take advantage of that all day.
Take that counter.
But otherwise, you just want to kill the ball as much as possible.
All right, ball's going to be up in the air. Nice little chip ball action. Gets outside on the top of the box. Passing outside, yeah.
To the corner to Green. Nice little ball to corner.
And we'll be stopping the clock.
I can't say I've seen a referee just stop the clock whenever he... Okay.
I think right now we're going to get some communication between the ref to the press box to make sure the timing for the clock is going to be correct here.
And I don't know if you guys realize, but during that break, we moved Brady Triplet back to like a sweeper position here to play max defense. And I like the thought from the coaches here because they're just trying to prevent any goals. And Brady Triplet, great player on either side of the ball. It's nice to see him.
Now this will allow Shawnee to push higher. So we'll see if that has any effect with them being able to get the ball up. It's not like they were really playing any strong through balls in. So
I think the question is, can they get the ball up?
Yeah,
we haven't seen it very much in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. This is not the Shawnee possession team that we've seen in years before. So hopefully the Riders can deflect this ball and win a cheap ball. And there we go. There's a good throw in they could have.
Dingledine taking the throw in.
Coach had an opportunity to sub one last time there without the clock stop, and I definitely would have taken advantage of that. But that's all right. Now any substitution is going to be a clock stoppage.
Is that under 5 minutes?
Yep. Yeah, and that was put into play years ago just because teams will sub all the way to the last second, try to kill that clock. So now if you want to do it, go for it. But we're going to stop the clock every second. So and I like that. I like to see a team win the game on the field. Now, if you take it to the corner and you hold it, you're winning the game on the field. Now, if you're booting it into the parking lot, I don't like seeing that. I want you to control the ball and keep it. Not waste time because we're chasing balls. But to each their own. Sometimes you do what you got to do to win games.
Chip all over the top.
Now, the crowd did not like that last call. I don't know if you guys were paying attention.
There we go. That's a good one for the Riders.
Serious connection there.
Unfortunate. It's got to lead to an injury.
You're going to have that replay just running right up. Straight contact looked like to Ackroyd.
Seems like we handed 2 cards out there.
Yeah.
Or maybe the referee on the far side tried to give the kid the card, but he was running away, so this near side guy might have given it to him. Because I do only see one guy leaving the field.
Yep.
I'm hoping Ackroyd's okay from that hit. It seemed like a pretty rough hit.
That was a tough hit. He's up.
I'd like to think so. Jake tends to be a little dramatic. Like on the soccer field, it's a good thing sometimes. So, let's hope that's all it is. Let's hope he's fine. Good little way to catch your breath. Kill a few more seconds.
Last touch, Rough Riders throw in Indians.
Are we going to see like an all-out attack here from Shawnee, you think, Seth?
Honestly, they don't seem to have much organization. They don't seem to have much of a plan here. Their dangerous player, number 12, is sitting in the midfield. He's asking for the ball, and I'm not sure if they're trying to bomb it long over the top. That's why Brady's there, so go for it. Please do. And they don't have the ability to build up. So honestly, as long as the Rough Riders don't screw something up here, this should be a win. Oh man, that's pretty soft.
Where's the call there?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and boys need to turn back around though, because Shawnee's going to look quick.
Good little flick there by Shawnee.
All it takes is one mistake from the Riders, though. We got backside here, wide open, number 7. Slusher stepping to him, so it means 13's open. We have to have that organized. Again, it takes that leadership in the back. I'm going to make sure I yell at my nephew here after the game. It doesn't matter how tall you are. You got to be loud.
Yep. Have another call.
We'll take it. Soft for soft. Soft call here over here, soft call over there. I'll take it. This is one of those where you wait until the referee tells you to kick it.
Yep, but
waste
we're going
10,
quickly.
15 more seconds.
And now back into the feet of the Shawnee Indians.
Yeah, right now we got 3 Riders kind of sitting up. Now 2. Oh, we got to be careful. Now it's Shawnee dive into the ground, trying to get every free kick possible.
We got 7 right in the middle there that we need to be watching. Handball called.
That's probably a right call here, unfortunately. This is going to be dangerous. This is it right here.
Okay, once again, we got 2:25 remaining here. You can see senior captain talking there.
Yeah,
was the call on Aykroyd?
No.
Call was on Ross.
Ross,
okay.
and you can complain all you want. From my angle, it was a pretty clear handball. I agree with the call here, unfortunately.
It was a good call. Ross didn't mean to touch the ball, obviously, but it just happened.
Yep, and this is going to be a big, important play here for the Riders. You hate to see him fight and dominate this entire game and then give up a goal here.
Give up a goal.
You see Klaus's leadership back there. He's really moving the wall where he needs them.
It's good. I do not like that the Riders are letting Shawnee all the way into their box here.
Yeah,
I'd hold a high line,
high
line right now.
Yeah.
If they play a ball in, this is going to get a little interesting.
And the ball does go into the back of the net. Led to that scoring opportunity was from that handball. And if we can see a replay here, we're going to watch him just cut that ball beautifully. It goes kind of through the wall. And Klaus was there to get his hands on it, but the amount of power there, it does go into the back of the net.
Seemed like he couldn't decide what he wanted to do, whether he wanted to catch it or he wanted to pop it over. Unfortunately, some indecisiveness might have led to that goal. He's been having a good game, good season. Unfortunate mistake there. It is a good shot, though.
It was a very good shot.
So, unfortunately, we only got 2 minutes here, but the Riders, let's see what kind of push.
We see Brady automatically going up. The boys are going to want this game, so they're going to be playing to the very last second here. Throw-in happens for the Indians.
2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining. Once again, next throw-in. Okay, Seth, what's the gameplay right now? 2 minutes remaining. Scores 1-1, all tied up.
The thing for the Riders is they got to be smart. A tie doesn't end their WBO hopes, but a loss most likely does. So they got to be smart here. They can't afford to give up another goal and lose the game, but obviously they want to win. Most teams play to win. Nobody really likes to tie.
Yep.
But again, you got to be thinking long term here.
Once again, scoring opportunity here. Defense must be absolutely disciplined, and we're going to get a stoppage here. Yeah.
So this kind of goes back to the classic, what do you do as a team up 1-0 and you're the better team? Do you kind of sit back and play it safe, park the bus, or do you keep attacking and try to get that 2 or 3 goal lead? The Riders looked like they were willing to try to take that 1-0 lead, and they were clearly the better team. So whether it was the right choice or not, tonight it seems like it was a wrong choice. But a lot of times it is the right choice. It's hard to be critical of that.
It is.
But obviously it didn't work tonight. The Riders had the ability to probably put 2 or 3 on these guys.
It did.
So that's one of those things you learn. Definitely something maybe we see Shawnee. I think Shawnee's still in our division, right?
I believe so, right?
Possibly see them in the playoffs for soccer. All these change in divisions. I haven't caught up yet. So
now there's still 1:18 left on the clock, and I have confidence that the Riders can pull something together here. We just got to keep our heads in it.
If you can't tell, he's still young. He's still optimistic.
These are my friends, Seth.
Until that clock says 0, always thinks they got a chance. So, and I'd love to think so too.
Yep.
But we're definitely going to have to piece together a nice combination like we saw on the goal. And in order for that to happen, we haven't been winning many 50-50s the last couple minutes. In that midfield and that attack. So, definitely need to see that. We are going to have a restart here, a drop ball to the keeper, so he will be able to pick it up and punt it. So that would give the Riders a good advantage to run forward.
Now here, are we going to see an all-out attack from both teams, you think?
I'm guessing the Riders are going to continue their 3 or 4-man push. and keep it fairly safe on the defensive end. I think they're smartly going to make sure they don't give up another goal.
Yep.
Now, Seth, I would like to see overtime in high school games. I don't know about you, but I think it would allow for the standings to be a little easier to judge if we had overtime.
I definitely wouldn't mind at least a little bit of time for overtime. You don't want to put too much on these kids. Practicing several times a week, every day when they're not playing games. And then, playing 2-3 games a week. That's a lot of stress even for a high schooler. So, putting an extra 20 minutes or whatever you want to do for overtime does put a lot of stress. Possibly offside here. Referee hasn't been in position all night. There we go, being critical again, but got away with one there.
So in Rough Riders.
All right, there we go. Riders have the speed. Let's see if they can get to it. Don't foul there. We've got numbers. That's one where we wanted that extra pass. We want that patience, that top of the box pass, and we got an opportunity there. I don't blame him for taking that shot. He wants to be the hero. Nothing wrong with that, but you do want to see that topside pass.
All right, 20 seconds remaining here.
Gotta have
Score is all tied up. Always want to win that ball. Don't want any ball to get past. Attack's going to be coming over the top potentially.
10, 9.
And we are going to get a call.
They're going to stop the clock here because it is a free kick in the last 10 seconds.
Ooh, free kick last 10 minutes. Seth, let's think about what happened for the last free kick.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm guessing
also receiving a card right now.
I'm guessing there's going to be another shot. It's unfortunate we're going to lose our tallest defender here on a free kick.
Rowan stepping in now. All right, and we got 12 once again. 12, which is Jacob Dietering, is going to be taking that shot. Him at number 5, Connor Hoops, debating back and forth, communicating. Ball's going to be set.
Now, if Klaus keeps his confidence here, I have faith in him.
Now, and that's one of those things after the last goal, it's very easy for a goalie to lose that confidence. All the confidence he's had over the last 8-10 games from the season, all could be gone in one instant. So you hope he doesn't hesitate here. Riders are holding that high line.
Shot's going to be off. Deflected. Getting the ball out.
1.
And
there we go.
That's going to be the ball game. Final score of tonight is 1-1. Well, Seth, you came in here for the second half. Tell me your thoughts about what you saw here.
Certainly enjoyed the game. Typical rivalry, WBL game, that good battle. Love these tight matches. Hate tying Shawnee. Definitely hate losing to them, but especially when, for a rarity, we are the better team. And that's something that's good for the future for the Riders. But you hate to see it cost us a WBL title. Go all the way back to my days in high school, not to relive the glory days, but because of a tie to a very weak Defiance team, my senior year, we did not win the WBL title. And that could be it right here for the Riders, a tie to a team that they are better than. Could cost them the title. Luckily, they do have the playoffs, and we should be a dangerous team in the playoffs, but hopefully they learn a lesson from this game. Maybe that lesson is finish a team off.
Yep. Don't step back. Now, the next game they do have is Kenton, which is another home game, October 2nd. Looking forward to a game like that. All right, what's the approach? What's the mindset? What are you going to tell your kids?
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have played Kenton more recently than I have. Always a team that's going to make a game interesting. They love to be physical. They love to get away with everything they can. I expect it to look a lot like tonight's game.
Very much.
Get as many yellow cards and fouls and free kicks and everything they can. Get the referees a little upset. That's kind of the Kenton way. I think you guys probably remember that from you playing. So it's gonna be interesting. Kenton's upset some teams this year, and they've been upset this year.
A few weeks back, they actually beat Shawnee, and the boys told me it was a very aggressive game on both sides.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see something very similar on Thursday that we saw tonight.
Yeah,
with
exactly. Yep, and Kenton's always going to make it interesting. And that's the cool thing about the WBL this year. A lot of times we have a powerhouse. Usually it's Shawnee, which kind of stinks. Sometimes it's OG. This year there's 3-4 teams that really could battle, and I think any of them could make a deep run in the playoffs. So you hope whoever it is, maybe one or two teams do make a run of the playoffs. But hopefully the Riders can come out on top of the WBL. It's been a few years. 4 years?
Yep.
Since they've won one, so like to see them win it, or 23.
23,
okay,
yeah, so yeah, a couple, just 2 years.
A couple
then.
years. Like to see that dominance, and there's a lot of little guys coming up, a lot of little guys that are watching tonight,
Yep.
and they saw a good WBL match, and hopefully that's something that lasts in their memories, and as they get to high school, they can put it to Shawnee. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun the next several years.
It definitely will be. Well, thank you for that, and this does conclude tonight's broadcast. So, Seth, thank you so much for joining us. Ollie, thank you for joining us as well. I'd really appreciate it.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah. Until next time, hopefully October 2nd, bringing you the game for the boys against Kenton, and then tomorrow we will have a girls game too. So, thank you for checking in, tuning out. Have a good night.
Literally. Here comes Rocky, trotting in with some big news.
Yeehaw, Rider Nation! The Rider Rooters give back to every Rough Rider sports program.
That's right. Rider Rooters help supply gear, scoreboards, and the extras our athletes need to succeed. So saddle up and purchase your Rider Rooter membership, because here at St. Mary's, riders ride together.
Thank you for your support. Go Riders!
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.